Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here for another edition of All Signs and Love Readings. Tonight, we are looking at who's thinking about you, collective. So you're going to want to make sure you guys are checking not just your one placement, okay? It's the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you are cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the narrative because that's just weird, okay? So just treat it as another reading for you if it fits, but do not force anything to fit this evening. Don't be shy. Let me know that you're here. I am multicasting here, not just on YouTube. I'm on Twitch and on Facebook. And as the stream comes about, we will see you here in the live chat. Hello, Isis. Hello. Sending you so much love, Isis. And hello, Star and Papa. My moderators are here for this evening. I hope you guys are all doing well. So we're going to, tonight, I'm still really loving this deck. I used this last week, the song deck, and I'm still using it. I want to use it still tonight. So tonight, we're still going to use the song deck for this evening. And we're going to see who this is and how they see you and what's on their mind about you. And what they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you, but what is holding them back, and what's possibly the next move. Okay, we're also going to have auntie messages here. The auntie messages are back, so she's back in at it again with my little auntie messages at the end. I've had time now. All right, let's get started here. We're going to start off with the birthday season here, and happy birthday out there to the Aries. You guys are up first. All right, let's get started here. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, if you can hone into my collective, whether they're here watching the live or the replay, we can hone in onto their energy and the person who is thinking about my collective, or the people, more the people are. But if we can hone in on Aries first. Oh, guys, don't forget before I start with Aries. I almost forgot. We got a live goal going on here tonight. You know the drill. We get 5 donations over on YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Facebook. Over on YouTube. Then hit that target. Then we'll unlock it. We'll get another collective bonus because there's always one collective bonus, but there's possibility here of 2. And we never know how that's going to roll here with the faded dice. So an extra chance here for your sign to come back up. Sure is. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Good to see you here, Ren. All right, let's get started here, Aries. Who is thinking about you? We got this card before. I can't remember from what sign before, but it says, I will always love you. This is the Celine Dion version, not the Dolly Parton version. Forever in my heart, a farewell with deep affection, a loving goodbye may be needed soon. Honor the love, even if it didn't last. So there's a gray area between you and this individual. I don't feel it doesn't feel officially off. It feels like unfinished business for this Aries. Unfinished business with this individual. All right. Let's see what the core of the situation. Remember, no reversals on the top row. They will affect the rest of the reading now. It's the core of this individual here. Who is this person, Spirit? A Page of Cups. So, not a knight, not a king, right? This is an individual here. When they offer feelings or emotions, they may have big dreams. They may paint a beautiful picture, but it's also very small, a small gesture. And this person may come off as sweet, genuine, but also tends to future trip. So it's not that they don't have potential here to grow into something much larger here for you, but they are consistently showing up in a page level, Aries. All right. Let's see the mask that this individual is wearing. What mask is this person wearing? Three of Swords. Heartbroken. There's something here that you don't see. You know, I feel like this person here puts you in a situation where they may have flirted. They may have not necessarily wanted full-on commitment with you. But what they're really hiding here is that they're heartbroken. And they're looking at here of what they offered. So I do feel that this person here is in deep reflection right now, but they're on the fence. They're on, or in this case, a wall. They're on the wall here. So the mask right now that you don't see is that they broke their own damn heart in this situation, not just yours. Some of you, you're like, well, I got over it. Others of you, well, you're still getting over it. All right. Reversals are now up. They will be affected by that row when they're reversed. What's on their mind about you? What they feel, but they haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now, Aries. Here we go. Oh boy. We have the Five of Swords. So there was a fight. Anger. My gosh, look at all of these swords. Are you dealing with an air sign? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here, but we have the Eight of Swords here. Gosh. You know, I think that this person here, I'm noticing a lot of smoke. I feel like they blew a lot of smoke around you. It's almost like if they let out too much of their feelings and really allow themselves to open up to this connection, then there was fear here that you would not really love what was there. And so this person here was hiding who they truly were. And I feel like what they are hiding is that they are scared when it comes to opening up, showing emotions. And this could be because of past heartbreak. This could be because of past rejections. They're on the fence. What they desire with you, Aries. The Magician here reversed. There's something in your nature that you made things look easy. And for some of you, you're like, no, I put a lot of effort and work into what I do, my work ethics, my family life, whatever it is. This individual here may have a different perspective or grown up differently than you, but they see you as a person here with not just the potential here of having amazing things happen to you. They see that it easily gets given to you. So it's a trust thing. It's like, you say you're going to do it and then you trust the universe and it happens. Okay. Whether that's windfalls, whether that's luck, this individual here feels that when you want something, you go after it. But they also see you as very manipulative and controlling. And it's just the energy towards them. So the only way that they can control the narrative is by being very elusive, by being flaky or kind of like smoke here, because that allows them not to be fully seen, which is scared. This individual here has a hard time opening up the way that you do. And I say open up here, it really comes into the heart chakra area, but all the way through to the throat chakra. So I feel that you are very confident in what you say and how you communicate, but you're very open with your heart. And this individual likes that about you, but they also desire to be that. So there may also be some envy in this scenario here too. Let's see what they desire with you and what they're holding back right now. What they desire with you is a 6 of Swords. It's a lot easier said than done. This individual here desires to keep running or putting this to rest. The issue is the emotions are still there. This individual is still lurking. And if there is contact, it is very casual. It's to check in. But man, it's really hard because I feel this energy here that you've kind of gone hidden to, or you just stop putting energy towards this. So, I'm really feeling this reflection here with these 2 moons is that you kind of mirror back to this individual their wounds, but you also realize that the amount of energy that you put into this was not being seen or validated. What's currently holding them back right now? 3 of Wands. This is an individual, again, if it's not on a fence, there's something here about the distance. Could even be that this was a long distance relationship, but also this individual wants to be established and have something to offer. And right now, there's this hope, there's this praying energy of what if Aries comes back to me? So this individual is standing there, but they're starting to sit there going, when are they coming? Why aren't they here? And so I think that this individual's actions are basically waiting for you. But we'll see what their next move is. The Queen of Swords here reversed. Boy, there's that air sign. This is an individual who will easily blame. And I felt a lot of that air energy, a passive aggressiveness of I knew this was going to happen. I feel that has a lot to do with how the 2 of you had a last standoff of some sort. It felt like an unfair battle. This person here may have even involved other people to prove a point to you, to make you feel like you're the reactive or crazy one. This is an individual here who manipulates. But I feel like their next move here, as much as they're coming up as authentic, the authentic part here is this wasn't for me. This isn't something that I feel I can achieve. And it's not even achieving. It's not something that they can win over. So I feel this energy here of blaming more than anything. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice is, and then we'll get to Auntie's message. Spirit's advice here for you, Aries. Remember, no reversals. This is about your energy. You got a new beginning on the horizon, but you need to work on your happiness. And presently, you may have a lot of light to offer. You may even be going through a glow up. This individual may be seeing that. Remember, I said that you were the moon, but what is behind the moon? Your light. And so there's something here about your light, but also Spirit is reminding you that if an individual here could not see what you had to offer before, and I feel this exploratory energy here, whether it was you would go out of your way, out of the distance to connect with this individual, but it was always someone here who was disappointed, or always someone here who kind of made it off as though that you were bugging them, or this wasn't the right time. But here's the thing. Don't mirror back entirely because you are doing it here in this person's disappointments that you miss other opportunities. Don't mirror back to them entirely. Do not forget your light. Do not forget that you can be open to receive. And you know what? You got a very, really strong message about receiving in the collective energy here for you, Aries. So make sure you check your reading here too. That was posted here on Wednesday. All right, your final message here is from Auntie. Auntie says, Aries, something is becoming more obvious than it was before. You don't need to push for answers right now. What's meant to move will move on its own. I'm going to say it again. What's meant to move will move on its own. Your affirmation to consider. I allow clarity to come before forcing it. That's what I got here for you. All right, Aries, if that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends community. We just had a collective reading drop today. And if you would like to book a private reading, you most certainly can over at Harmonia Friends, my website. 2 ways to book a session is a one-on-one experience, or you can go to the digital shop and pick up a mini reading, one of the tarot or rune stories. If it says out of stock, guys, it's because there's a limit that I post for each live. So once they are filled, I will finish readings up and then I'll put it back in there. So just keep checking back on the shop. It does get refilled. I just don't keep it open so I can keep up. Taurus is up. Taurus is up. Welcome back, Shafi. Hello, Bernadette. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, guys. Just a reminder, I'm taking off Sunday for Easter. I'm going to be spending it with, well, what I call my family, which are my kitty cats. I'm taking the day off. So I will be on tomorrow for the general readings. I certainly will. So make sure you check out what time. I think in the afternoon I booked it. I don't even remember what time. I think it's in the afternoon. It's either 2 or 3. CT time, Central Time. I'm going to do back-to-back lives. We got a goal going on, guys. Don't be shy. Taurus, let's see what song is present here with the individual here who's thinking about you. Taurus, my bulls. Oh, Kentucky Rain. Haven't heard that in a long time. Elvis Presley. Chasing closure. Stop chasing what won't answer. What you want may no longer exist. Closure is your decision, not theirs. Closure is your decision, not theirs. I feel like that's what you did. I feel like this is a Taurus here who has created closure because this individual is standing by the door. All right, let's see what the core of the situation is. Remember, no reversals here. Yeah, you walked away. The core of the situation is that this individual here watched you walk away. You didn't even have the champagne. But I love this 8 of Cups because she's not walking away, in the moonlight or anything. She's walking away towards the sunset. So when I think of the sun, and especially a sunset or a sunrise, it's like tomorrow is a new day. You were going towards your happiness. You did have to create closure. The core of this is that this individual here watched you walk away. What is this person here hiding? What is their mask? King of Wands. The King of Wands is very, good looking. That's for sure. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very confident. Sometimes to a fault. But, when I think of the King of Wands energy here, when it's the challenge of the King of Wands, it's their ego. This person here, you bruise their ego. They come off as very confident, cocky. They may look the part, but, they're also wearing shades. So I do feel that you burn this individual. It's funny how it's like this person's in the sun and it's like, yeah, I'm good, but I feel like this person's sweating, all right, sweating bullets, because there was something here about proving a point. It's like, fine, I got this. See, they thought they could control this. This is an individual here who's driving. It's almost this energy here of getting behind the wheel. And maybe that's how it was. Maybe you walked away and they got in their car and they rushed off. But, I feel this chariot energy here of thinking that they were in charge. But the truth of the matter is you never know what obstacles you're going to hit on the way. And so there's something here about this individual here who's trying to play it cool. What's on their mind when it comes to you? Reversals are now up. They will be affected by these two cards. Oh my God. Page of Cups, my Prince card. I always think he looks like Prince. Purple Rain. But that's Purple Rain. I mean, you think about that, weekend lovers. I never expected us to be weekend lovers. There's something here. This individual, the reason why you were so heavily on their mind is they really did not anticipate you, not just emotionally walk away, but truly close the door. It is a little bit similar to Aries energy here, but this individual, I think, is kind of shocked. I think you rustled this person's feathers a little bit. It feels like that. What they feel, but they haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now. 5 of Wands. It's tough out there. That's what it is. They're finding that putting themselves out there ain't everything. Okay. They thought they had the pick of the litter here, and as they're driving and going through it, they're pretty conflicted now. Wait a minute. Was Taurus the good one that got away? Was Taurus the good one that got away? Because what they think about now is what they said. And how quickly you cut it off. And it didn't have to be over explaining. I feel like this Taurus agreed. Maybe you said, okay. Or if that's what you want. It's the communication. It's the cuttingness, the way that you did it. This person is still standing at the moment here, right? Standing here in the moment here where I feel you're comfortably in your house or in your happiness, but there's something that this individual did not anticipate being outside the door. They were always the one here that was let in. It's almost like you treat this person like if you've seen the movie Sinners, where it's like they start dancing at the door, you're like, well, I'm not welcoming them in. Treat them like a vampire. No, you're not welcomed here anymore. Some of you little witches out there may have put a freezer spell on this individual, but they're sitting there by the door, but they can't come back in. What they desire with you and what's holding them back. The old version of you. The desire here of you calling or coming to them to say, hey, I miss you. I'm sad. Can we try to work it out again? This person here emotionally wants an old version of you that would come to them and they would entertain it. I think it would be a brief union. What's holding them back? The Page of Pentacles here reversed. Ooh. Interesting enough, since you hit this person's ego, they don't know what to offer you. They can't shower you with gifts. They can't shower you with their confidence because you walked away. You're emotionally not satisfied. This individual only knows how to be there in the presence. They're hoping that just their presence is enough. Maybe they have tried to, I don't know, slide into your DMs or watch your stories and they're like, well, that will be enough. That will be enough. They'll say something. They're going to notice. But nothing. Nothing. They're hoping for a small slither of that door to be open. A small, brief portion of the old version of Taurus to come out. The next move. Three of Pentacles. Well, this is all about coming in a more friendship kind of way. Now, does that mean that they're actually going to do it? No. Again, I think that this person is still really hoping that you would come back so that they could just be friends. All right. Start off in that way of spending time with you, companionship. But here's the thing. As much as they want it, that companionship, they don't got it. And whatever they're trying to go towards, it's not really working out for them. This is an individual here who's picking through like Goldilocks and realizing, well, nothing feels just right. I might have let that go in the beginning. Advice for you. And then we'll get to Auntie's message. Advice for you. Oh, Taurus, you brave individual here. This is your resilience. This is your strength. There's pride here as well. You've come a long way here. And, you know, it's not saying that it didn't hurt, but you're strong. And you're showcasing your strength and your confidence here. But also, this was a really harsh lesson. The Hierophant, a spiritual lesson. Some of you, this has set you on the path here to be an influencer, to help others in situations like this. There's those don't chase some waterfalls. But I feel for you, you see the spiritual connection here of what this individual drove you towards, which is harsh lessons, an better understanding of yourself, and also showed you how brave you were to turn around something that wasn't emotionally satisfying you anymore and facing what this person couldn't do, which is the emotions, which is the disappointment. You are a lot braver than this individual. This person here has a fake kind of braveness in them, you know? Taurus, Auntie says, You may feel pulled to hold on to something just a little longer. Just make sure you're not holding out of habit. What stays should feel natural, not something that feels fake. Your affirmation to consider: I release what no longer feels aligned. I release what no longer feels aligned. And I feel that's what you're doing. All right. That's what I got here for you, Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit a like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. If you're looking to book a private reading, go check out my booking sessions area on my website. Those are for one-on-one live experiences virtually, or you can check out the digital shop. If anything says out of stock, it just simply means there will be more later. Gemini is up. Hey, Liz, welcome. We started off with Aries, but don't forget to check your other placements too. Oh, yeah. I hear you. I always resonate more with Vedic anyway, just because it's more about your life purpose and your path. Not saying Western astrology has depth to it, but if you really want in-depth stuff, but some people don't like it because the signs are different, you know. Oh, nice. All right. Gemini, you are up. That was a perfect time to do that, Ren. Also, with Venus and Taurus energy, perfect. You're really like pulling in love too. Gemini. Let's see what's going on here. Who's thinking about you, Gemini? Here we go. Take a bow, Rihanna. No more encores. See the pattern, not the plea. Don't fall for the performance. Close the curtain here for good. The two of you are at odds. That's what this person is thinking about you. The two of you are at odds with one another. What's the core of this individual here? It's just too many chefs in the kitchen here. Do we not just say it? You're at odds with one another. Someone here wanted to do it their way, and another individual wanted to do it their way. You know, it's just like, it's just not going to work. And something tells me that this person here was arrogant and trying to prove you wrong. And well, that was your exit. What mask are they wearing here? Page of Pentacles. Look at this little frisbee. This is a person here that doesn't, this is a person here who also feels this is a little bit different than the last one. And here's how. This person is arrogant enough to want to throw something at you. And I want to say it's another relationship. All right. That's why they are heavily thinking about you. There's another relationship that this individual is entertaining. What's on their mind about you? Oh my God. The Five of Swords again? Blaming. This is such blaming energy. Arrogance. That's the reason I left. They're crazy. This is an individual. Sorry if I'm triggering you, but this is how they feel. I mean, what they feel but haven't said here. The Queen of Wands, they think that you're arrogant. They think that you're top shit. This individual here knows you. I mean, you look great. You're desired by others, but it's your worthiness that sets this individual off. Your worthiness. Isn't that a kicker? Why they're thinking of you now? Because the amount of work and effort they're putting into another relationship is going nowhere. And so this individual who said that you were the hard work is now having to put the hard work and effort because they tried to pretend to be something more, whatever. They thought they were picking easier. They didn't. What they're finding here now is that they are blaming you for their mishaps right now with the third party. Yeah. All right. Things aren't going great with a third party. I feel like this person here moved on really, really quickly with this Gemini. Like it was like that. Like you were broken up the next day, they were in a relationship, in a serious relationship. And you're like, are you kidding me? What they desire here from you, the Hermit reversed. This person here, even though that they're moved on and they blame you, they hate to see you move on. They don't want to see you happy. But there's also this energy here of isolation. So this person could have been arrogant enough here to keep you away from others, or made you, like, I don't know. I feel like always had a thing with your family or your friends or the people that you hung out with. But this is an individual here who tried to isolate you from others. But now the thing here is that this individual isn't in that circle anymore. So they can't isolate you from others, but you are absolutely separated from them. What's holding them back right now? The High Priestess here, reverse. All of the crap that is coming out. There's a lot of secrets here that this individual hid from you, but I feel like what's happening with the third party is that this individual can't keep up with their lives. And there was a lot of blame here of why they couldn't fully invest in that relationship here because of you, and something isn't adding up. And so they don't have anyone to blame anymore. So who's the blame? Them. When you exit the picture here and you can't be blamed anymore, well, then they're kind of sitting with it, aren't they? Here's the kicker here. This individual is already looking for another person to run to. So what they did to you, they're doing exactly the same thing to another. This person here is a big opportunist. Some of you a con artist, unfortunately. It's just full on. I feel like this person here wears many hats, but blames a lot of others for their own issues. Welcome back, Debbie. Hello, Teresa. Welcome back, Jellic. Advice here for you, Gemini, dealing with that. Enjoy your singlehood. Enjoy the pleasures of life. You are out of something extremely toxic. And I do feel there's a little parrot here. It's not a hawk. You're going to hear some crap about this individual. The secrets are all out. They're all coming out. This person here lied a lot. Lied a lot. But you know what? This is all about trusting your intuition. This is the thing. This person here can't come near you anymore. Some of you, literally, they can't. But others of you, it's because intuitively you are on your own path here. But this person here is forced on a huge pathway of repeating the same patterns over and over again. I feel that this was a huge lesson for this Gemini in a big way. Your auntie message here, Gemini. There's a lot you could read into here. Yeah, you can. But not everything needs interpretation. Let what's real stand on its own without you filling in the gaps. Your affirmation to consider: I trust what is shown without overthinking it. You know what? I feel like you have a blamer here, and it's just trust that you know who this person truly is, and there's nothing here that you need to defend at this point, because there's nothing here that this person has to hold on to. There's no stability. No one's believing them anymore. All right. That's what I got here for you, Gemini. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. And then if you want to book a private reading, you most certainly can through my website. 2 ways to book a session one-on-one, or you can go to the digital shop for the tarot or rune story. Cancer is up. Guys, we got a goal going on here. Don't forget to hit that target over on YouTube. 5 donations and you can become a sponsor for this evening's live and also unlock the collective bonus. Nafa, I don't know if that's a good thing. Every time you say that, I'm like, is that a good thing? I feel like Gemini's been, I mean, they get tough readings. Thank you, Nafa. We have our first sponsor for the evening. We need 4 more stars here. 4 more. Cancer. We've got quite a few people on, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like. It does help the channel be seen. Don't be shy saying hello either. Star likes to chit chat. Cancer, who is thinking about you right now? Oh gosh, are they stalking you? Every breath you take, the police. Make sure you guys, when the songs come up, make sure you like go ahead and listen to them. Look at the lyrics. Attention becomes control. Safety doesn't include surveillance. Someone may be watching too closely. Don't romanticize emotional control. What's with all these manipulators? No reversals. What's the core of this? Ooh, this one's going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Because, I mean, the core of this, you could have children with this individual. You don't have to, but some of you have known this person since childhood, or you have had multitudes of lifetimes with one another in past lives. But there's a really strong bond here. Soulmates. All right. There's this connection here of knowing one another for a really long time, having a history with one another, a connection, a deep bond. What mask is this individual wearing right now? The 9 of Swords. There's a lot of insecurities. There's a lot of fear. What they're hiding here is the sleepless nights. What they're hiding here is their anxiety. You know, I almost feel like this person also feels very, it feels like, I'm going to go with it. It feels like, it doesn't have to be for everyone. This person feels very religious. There's almost this energy here of like bedtime prayers, but it's like they're doing something that they used to do as a child. It's to get away anxiety. They have so much massive fears. It could have been a really strict religious upbringing. If they're not religious, it could have been a strict upbringing. Let's see what's on their mind about you, what they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now. Judgment. To death do us part. Commitment is heavily on this person's mind. The Chariot. Well, that's you. God, look at all this anxiety. To death do us part. There's something here that this individual takes very serious when it comes to relationships. And this is an individual here who's having almost like, I don't know if you've reconciled with somebody or there's someone here who's wishing to reconcile with you from the past. But the way that they feel is very manipulative, like you are their person. There's massive anxiety here with this individual. But there's something here about you taking charge, some of you moving away, or it's just something here about your strength, your ability, it's the way that you move that freaks out this individual. They can't keep up with you. You're hard to control. It's this level here of a free spirit. And so there's something here that's way more freer than they can ever be or fathom. And maybe this person here is a very strict upbringing or has rules and you break them all. This Cancer here tends to be emotional, of course. You're a water sign, but a big dreamer, has a big heart, but there's a free spirit about you. And so there's something about taming that, wanting the desire here to tame it. What they desire here from you. Ooh. They desire control. They desire control in a really, really big way. Sagittarius could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But there's something here about breaking the patience or, taming you in some sense. So this individual likes to be in charge, doesn't like to feel off kilter, watches you to the point here where you may feel like it's creepy. What's holding them back right now here? 5 of Cups here reverse, because there's something about reconciling again. This person can't tame you, but this person here doesn't want to grow with you. It's more about stay in a small box, Cancer. Stay small with me. And so this individual, do they miss you? They miss the hell out of you. Or they're just disappointed here that they can't get this to work if you are with this individual. But there's something here about wanting you to be more docile in this relationship, not wanting to make big moves, let them make the decisions. And there's something here where you just don't trust it. Maybe you don't feel safe, but we're not looking at your energy right now. Next move here. Oh boy. The 9 of Pentacles here reversed. I haven't gotten this card in this particular deck yet. This person, there's a codependent dynamic with this individual. They don't like to do things on their own. They do like to be in charge, but they like to do something together. So they can't be on their own. See, this person has a hard time being on their own. So even if you're separated from them or if you're in a relationship from them, they smother it. They want to know everything that you're doing. And if they're not involved in it, it's an unhealthy bond for sure. This person here is absolutely controlling in that sense. Advice for you if you're dealing with a person like this. Oh man, this came out too for other readings here. Strength. It's courage. Don't lose yourself for an individual who can only go so far. Because I feel this energy of holding back and kind of trying to fix a scenario, maybe fix them. But this is the energy here of let me be the strong one and just check on them, or let me be the strong one here to see if we can make things work in this dynamic, because there's a history with this person. But the thing is there's growth, and it's fighting the hard stuff. And this individual is not really willing to fight it as much as you are. Your final message here, Cancer. Something may be touching you emotionally, even if it's subtle. Just stay aware of where your energy is going. You don't have to pour into something that hasn't met you yet. Your affirmation to consider: I give my energy where it is returned. The thing is, this person here wants you to return to their level. And some of you can't afford that. All right. That's what I got here for you, Cancer. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Community. And we're going to move on to Leo. Leo is next. If you're looking to book private readings, you can go to my website. Welcome back, Mitzi. How you doing? Star. I don't know why you get so many commercials. That's like crazy. Leo is up. Leo, my lions. Let's see what song is here for you. Leo, who is thinking about you? Just the Way You Are. Oh, such a beautiful song. Billy Joel. Make sure you guys are listening to these songs or listen to the lyrics. Leo, unconditional love. You're accepted without conditions. Someone is falling for your natural self. Let yourself be known, flaws and all. Wow. Do we have our first love reading? Do we have our first love reading? Like real love reading? Thank you, Papa. I appreciate it. Thank you for roaring. See what the core of the situation is when it comes to this individual. Who are they? The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, this is someone who's stable. Finally, someone who has their shit together. Okay. Now, there's a wheel here. And there's a horse there. There's something here that this individual is working on. This is the slowest night of them all, but it is the most stablest night of them all, too. So there's a win there. What mask is this individual wearing? Judgment. This person sees you as marriage material. This is a person here who wants to wife you up or, hubby you up, one or the other. They don't want to miss a shot with you. They don't. It's like, let's do this together. There's something about the fear of the cage, though. once you get out of the cage, you're free, but you also you are reaching new heights and also new obstacles. And so this individual here, what they're hiding here is that some of you, they're saving up for a ring. Some of you, they're saving up for a ring. But if it's not that, it could be this energy here of wanting to be in the long haul with you. This is not a person here who's let the cat out of the bag yet. They take their time. They're hard worker, extremely hard worker. All right. What's on their mind, Leo? What they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now. Wow. I mean, can we talk any more about work? Can we talk? I mean, the Eight of Pentacles is... they're really working on their stability in a huge way. This is a person here who likes to provide. Or they're just an extremely hard worker. They like to have nice things. But why they're thinking of you right now is they don't want to come in with something small. They don't want to jump the gun. This is a person here who is really thinking about the structure and deeply roots here of the next level, whether that's buying a place, whether that is saving up for a kid. But there's something stable that they are, but they see that in you too. You both may be workaholics. Maybe you met at work. Some of you did. Why they're thinking of you right now. Look at that, the Page of Cups here. Well, how can we get together when we're always so busy? How can we get together when we're always so busy? I think this person feels bad because there's some hopes here for those of you who resonate with this, that this person here will open up about having a conversation about where this is going. Where is this leading? How do you feel about me? But here's the thing. They feel a lot about you. It's just this gesture here that they know that you're disappointed. And so this person here is like, well, I want to have something to offer. You may even have a different love language. This person may be more of a gift giver or quality time. What do they desire here with my Leo? The King of Pentacles here, reverse. Hey, maybe not work so hard. This is someone here who knows their worth, who tends to overgive, could be a people pleaser. Oh, boy. Oh boy, I got Friskers who just jumped up behind my chair. He comes in here and I have little parts here where it comes in with my intuition. This is a clingy energy, all right? This is a person here who maybe their favorite thing to do with you is just to chill out at home, sit near each other, sit in one another's arms, maybe watch a movie. There's something here that's kind of gotten dull. I just feel like there's two people here who are either overworked or one person is. Hey, Melody, welcome back. What's holding this person back here, Leo? The Queen of Cups here, reverse. Leo, there's something here, and now it could go both one way or the other. Someone here is upset, taking something personally because someone's not spending time with them, whether that is you or this other individual. But there's also this energy of trying to dodge the emotional side. A person may feel like they're in the doghouse and is like, are they chill? Are they chill? I don't want them to be upset with me. I really have something awesome to offer them, but it's not ready just yet. But I promise them it's going to be something big. This person knows that they can't hold back. But with the Queen of Cups energy here, the reason they may be holding back is because of emotions or anger or projection, or is it me? Am I the problem? There's something here playing victim, and it's like either they play the victim or you do. And so they hold back because they don't want to upset you. They don't want to start a fight with you. It's exact opposite what this person wants to do. I think there's this need here to clear the air, but let's see what their next move is. Finally, to clear the air. I feel better. It's the world and it's upright. All right. This is an individual here who's like, this has got to stop. I want the same thing you want, Leo. But we got to find a way here. I love that you have judgment here as the mask, and the outcome card is the world, which is the final card here in the major arcana here. This person here wants to have a fresh start, but a beginning with you that feels stable and relaxed and inviting on both sides. Advice for you. Seven of Cups. There's some confusion here of thinking if this person has other options. And maybe you have been a little bit wishy-washy going, should I look around? Do I have new options? But here's the thing. You can't make this shit up. Look at that. 7, 8, 9, 9 of Cups is fulfillment. You already know this is your person. Thank you, Melody. You already know this is your person. And there may have been confusions here if you're not the one. You know you are the one. You know. And this person wants the same thing as you. There's just this need and desire here for communication. And this is a person here who is absolutely working hard, but in the level of trying to be a provider, or stability is really important to this person. They don't want to look like they're not pulling their weight. Okay. If it's this energy here of an individual, maybe you make more than them, could be that too. Money's in a situation with this individual. Leo, Auntie says, you may be noticing a shift in how something is showing up around you. Pay attention to consistency, not just moments. That will tell you everything you need to know. Your affirmation to consider, Leo. I trust steady actions over temporary attention. I like this for you, right? Because this is about having that steady actions here and not just a temporary, like, can you see me now? Because this is much larger. All right. That's what I got here for you, Leo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. And if you want to book a private reading, go check out my website. There's one-on-one live experiences, but if you would like to just do the question readings and I just send you a video, go to the digital shop. There's runes and tarot stories, but if they're sold out, just keep checking back. I open them up once I get through a queue. I do them in batches, guys, because I sometimes can't keep up with the volume. Thanks again, Melody, for becoming a sponsor. We have 3 sponsors now. We are 2 away, guys, 2 away from unlocking the bonus. We're moving on here to Virgo. Virgo is now up. You guys rock tonight. We've got quite a few people here in the room. Make sure you guys are hitting like. Debbie, thank you so much. There we go, guys. We have another one. We are now 1 sponsor away. 1 sponsor away. Who wants to be our last sponsor so that we can get that collective reading here for you guys unlocked? Debbie, that's a lot of Virgo. I would say you got a lot of Virgo in you. All right. Who is thinking of Virgo? Who is thinking of Virgo? Where is the love? Roberta Flack. Seeking truth, longing for emotional clarity, sensing distance in a relationship, not sure if love is truly present. Oh God, this story. There's a gray area, the gray wall. Someone here, I mean, the masculine energy here looks completely like overwhelmed. Female looks disappointed. It's the core of this individual. Page of Wands. Well, this person's a good time. They like attention. This person is a lot of fun. This is a person here that if you met at a party or you went out with, you had a really good time with. Okay. But there's something here about being seen, looking at a particular part. Maybe you made this person look good, but they love having a good time. The Mask. 7 of Pentacles. The Mask is that they are scared to death of any kind of commitment, not just you. It feels like death to them because once they are in there, they feel like they have to, they're in the field. You know, right now they're playing the field, but being in the field, oh God, those are hard days. This person here doesn't like it. Maybe they've been married before. And the mask that they're wearing is they're not really into being a farmer. No, I'm just going to say it that way. Now, I'm using the picture as the way of being the metaphor, but no, they don't like to do the work. When it work, that's how they look at relationships. That's a lot of work. I'm here for a good time. I'll be your traveling buddy. I'll be the one here who's hanging out with you. What's on their mind, what they feel but haven't said, and why the hell are they thinking of you now? Hey, Karen, welcome. Thanks for saying hello. Queen of Swords here, reverse. Ooh. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You're cold. Person sees you as cold and rigid. The thing is, see this? This is what they're hiding. You were the closest person in their life that they could truly see having a future here with. They love you. But whatever put them in this position that they felt like they were a slave, they have big fears of that. Why they're thinking of you now? Because they know they broke your heart. Some of you are going to be like, they're not even thinking about me. They don't care. But this person, they do. They know exactly what they did. But there's something about their youth. There's something here that they didn't have as a kid. There's something about having their youth again. Being a player again for some. and this individual here is like, I really could have seen myself having a future here with Virgo. But Virgo basically hates my guts now. Virgo won't even look at me now. What they desire and why are they holding back? The Queen of Pentacles here reverse. They desire the version of you that did not fully know your worth and kept giving and giving and giving freely. Some of you money. Again, this person doesn't like to work. You could have made really good money. And this person's like, this is nice. Dang. Your place looks nice. Dang. I'll stay here. They miss the version of you that worked hard, put so much effort into it. It sounds like they need more of a mother than they need, or a father, depending on who you are. But like, look at this. The King of Pentacles here holding back. They know why they're holding back. This is a match. If this person here would show up, invest, be a good person, a good human being, a better parent, a better friend, a better father, mother, whatever it is, a good human being. This could have been a match. But what they're looking for is a version of you that is accepting of that. Some of this person here is broke. Some of this person here doesn't have a job. Some of this person mooches off other people or other relationships, and that's why they use them. That's why they can have such a good time. It's almost like, honestly, if I were to hear a song, I would say it's The Wanderer more than it is Where is the Love? The next move is this individual here. Look at that. Page of Wands to continue the cycle. It's not necessarily a cycle with you. It's almost this energy here of, I've chosen this path. I'm going to continue to be the wanderer. I'm going to continue to be the player. I'm going to continue to be the opportunist here. This is not an individual here who wants to change. Even though that you're heavily on this person's mind, the way that they get through it is going back to the cycle. It's like, oh, well. Advice for you. This is the kicker out of this. 9 of Pentacles. You get to invest in yourself now. I hear you, Ren. You get to invest in yourself now. Your money's looking good. You may hear some news about this individual. You may, through gossip. That's a parrot. But I feel that this is about your stability, your well-being, your health. That's what you're focused on here. And listen, when you're looking good, that's always when the opportunists come in. But Spirit is saying to you, the next one who comes in, it's not a page, it is a knight. And the knights are ones here who really go after. So Spirit's saying, know your worth. Know your worth. If someone's going to have desire here, make sure that it's consistent desire. It's not someone here who love bombs you just to get the attention here to bring you back down a notch. What Auntie has to say to you, Virgo. There's an urge to make sense of something that may not be fully formed yet. Let it develop before you try to define it. You don't need to get ahead of it. Your affirmation to consider, Virgo. I allow things to unfold before I respond. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to keep unfolding something or giving. This is just about seeing consistency show up. All right. That's what I got here for you, Virgo. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. And if you want to book a private reading, you most certainly can go to my website and check out all the details there, or the digital shop. They do. They do. The Knight of Wands does, but it's not a page. And that's why the message here was know your worth. You're not off on that. But sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a really good card when it comes to someone here who's got a lot of passion and desire. It's great for creativity when it shows up in the spread. Libra, my scales are up. Yeah, Knights can keep moving on. I like the Knight of Pentacles. Not many people do, but I do. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. There's far in between. I haven't met a lot of emperors. I'd be okay with the king. King of Pentacles is nice too, Melody. I love the king. I love Pentacles. Not because of just money, because of nurturing care. There's this stability that feels, it's safety, right? Especially if like I'm highly masculine. So like I have a lot of masculine energy into me, but my feminine energy craves safety. So if someone can make me feel safe, then that's great. Pentacles is great for that. Libra, are you ready? You ready? Libra, let's see what song is here for you. Who's thinking of my Libras? Oh, now this song. I can already feel the belt of this. When a man loves a woman, Percy Sledge, blinded by emotion, love might be outweighing logic. A self-sacrificing love is on the horizon. No holding back. Prepare for intensity. Oh my God, are we going to have a love reading tonight? Are we going to have, I mean, they're all love readings, but like this feels like an intense, are we having a saga tonight? Is going to be a love saga for Libra? Who doesn't love that song? When a man loves a woman. I like Michael Bolton's rendition of that. I'm such a Gen X girl. Michael Bolton. Right? I would belt it too, but my singing is like, you know, I'm not a singer. Plus, I'm monetized here, so I don't want to start singing and get flagged. What's the core of the situation? Oh, God, the Tower. And this is different. This is different. The two of you have been through a shitstorm. Guy looks a little bit more beaten up than the woman. Okay. This guy may really love this woman. When a man loves a woman, you know, he walks beside her, right? Through hell and back. Yeah. That's romance right there, right? The shit goes through. At least we have each other, honey. I'll walk with you. I'm right beside you. That's hot. But there's this energy to the core that this has been an intense connection. An intense connection. The mask of this individual. Oh boy, the Five of Swords. The mask is the bruised ego of this individual. This person here hates to lose. Hates to lose. Has to be right. And you're not the only individual here that they pushed away. So this person here knows that. You're welcome, Karen. Knows that. It's this, it comes back. I'm bringing this back to psychology. This person may have not been seen or validated or had to prove themselves, prove that they love, prove that they care, prove that they're someone. Maybe it was an inner child wound here. What's on their mind about you? Why are you heavily on this person's mind right now? And what they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now. Oh, God, they're worried. Why did I say that? Why did I do that? That's not what I meant. This person here is playing it over and over and over again. They didn't mean this. Oh my God. They were weighing something. Some of you weighing their options. Some of you, it could have been another situation, another individual, but it could also have been something about their past. Some of you, this individual here was just uncertain if they wanted to have a commitment or be in a relationship. Others of you, there was something about the past that they weren't over. But this is an individual here who's like, now I got nothing. Why are they thinking of you now? God, there's that self-sacrificing card. Do we have to say it here? It says, a self-sacrificing love is on the horizon. This is not a person who likes to be wrong. This is a person here who may also punish by dismissing or cutting something off. And the reflection of this is, why did I do that? Was it really what they said, what they did, or was it something that I wasn't seeing? I think you got someone here who is trying to catch up. And I don't think they're that far. I think they've been through hell, right? I'm not saying that you're unscathed, but I just feel this energy of someone going through hell. And I want to say a lot of you, this is a masculine energy who's feeling that way. I mean, hell and back, they don't like to be wrong. At the same time, they also don't want to be the one to apologize. But here's the thing, they don't want to lose you either. It is spite. There's spite here. That's what it feels like. Pettiness too. Petty. Mm-hmm. What they desire here with Libra. Here it is. Here it is. Can we just set this right? Now, some of you, they know you won't offer an apology, but there's something here where they know that they should apologize for doing this juggling act, this juggling routine, putting you in circles, making you question things, because it hurt you. So this person knows you're mad. What is holding them back right now? Queen of Pentacles. Your worth, your value. They don't want to F it up. They also know, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Libra has been caring. Libra has been stable. Libra has been a great friend, mother, lover. You look good. You take care of yourself. You don't need a person. You wanted them. What do I offer Libra? The next move? An apology. Communication. Humble. Direct. Accountability. Now, just because they rush in with an offer doesn't mean you need to take it back. But this is a person here who is going to communicate, who is going to be very direct. This could be a person here who says, can we start over again? I see you, I value you, and this is how much. Advice for you, Libra, when you hear this communication. No reversals on here. There it is. Knight of Wands energy. You have two knights. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Knight of Wands. Is this person going to be intense about it? This is going to be a whole different side of this individual. If they were not a person here who was affectionate or held back, you better believe it. There's going to be affection here, desire, love, lust. It's going to have it all, but it's going to be intense. Why? Because you're intense. Your creativity, your music, your vibration. But Spirit is saying, let the words match the actions with consistency. That's been a big message for most of these collective advice ones. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, you may have that in your chart, but as someone here who really has that vibrant energy, who is shining, who is healthy, but also knows their worth and light and what they have to offer. Some of you may feel like you're playing the now this is a bass, but like a violin when this individual comes in. It's like, really? You're coming in now? But there's this energy here of the choice is yours, and know that in any direction, consistency is important. What Auntie has to say to you, Libra, something may feel slightly off balance, even if it looks fine on the surface. Trust the feeling. You don't need to smooth something over just to get it going. Your affirmation to consider. I trust my awareness over appearances. Ooh, it's going to be big. For some of you, this is going to be a love bomb, right? Because this person's looking good. This person wants you. Okay. So trust your awareness over appearances. All right. That's what I got here for you, Libra. If this connected, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. And if you're looking for a private reading, you can most certainly check out my website, Harmonia Friends. There's two ways to book: my sessions area or the digital shop here if you're looking for smaller readings with just a couple of questions. Scorpio is up. You're welcome, Michelle. We are one sponsor away, and we're right in the middle here. We have one bonus collective, but we need one more sponsor to unlock the bonus live. And what is the bonus collective? The collective readings roll the fated dice, which are the zodiac signs. So you have a chance here for your zodiac sign to come up. So it's another chance for more readings for you. I like that one too. one. Ooh. Oh, I have my whole chair back. It's so nice. Frisker's left. I'm gonna have to get a bigger chair or lose weight, one or the other. Or he needs to lose weight. I just took a picture of Frisker's today from the behind, and he looked much larger. I don't think he was happy with me when I posted it. He was watching TV this morning, and I thought it was cute. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. There we go. Thank you so much, Mitzi. I really appreciate it. That's it, guys. We made our goal this evening. We have our 5 sponsors for tonight. The goal has been reached, and you guys officially have another bonus. Yes. Not quite time for the bonus yet, but the bonus train will be happening soon. We are on Scorpio next. Congratulations, guys. You got 2 bonuses now. Star made you. Yeah. I mean, listen, she made me do a live when I had like a 4-hour live the other night. So I hear you. She makes me do things too. She's ruthless. That's why she's my moderator. She's like, keep going. More. She'd have me on till like 3 a.m. with no voice. And then bitching about all the commercials. There's too many commercials. All right. You know I love you. Papa's not here for me to abuse, so I have to put you in the spot now. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see who's thinking of you right now. I love this song too. God Only Knows. This is one of my faves. The Beach Boys. Love Without Words. A quiet romance deepens. Someone will reveal their heart. Trust that you've always loved. Is there some uncertainty here about how someone feels about you? What's the core of this individual? No reversals. This person, okay, this is going to be a very specific story. So check your other placements if it's not, but sometimes the specific stories come out. This is an individual here who left a relationship, did not anticipate meeting you or coming together here with you, but they were also in the midst here of leaving a relationship. Some of you wasn't fully over yet. The Mask. Oh boy. You're the one. If they haven't left a relationship, this is a person here who's in the midst of leaving a relationship. But they cannot, like, dang, Gemini energy. Some of you, Scorpio, you may have been with this individual, broken it off. They may have gone into another connection and they still want to be with you, you know? But, or maybe it was bad timing. Maybe the two of you never really united in that. But this is just someone here who would rather be with you. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like that. They'd rather be with you right now. What's on their mind about you and what they feel but haven't said and why they're thinking about you now. Reversals are now up. They will be affected by these cards. How patient you were with them. How loving you were to them. Or how you are to them. You may be this now to them, you know. They feel but they haven't said. You're their person. To them, they want to be with you. But they haven't revealed that fully. Or they can't fully give you what you want because maybe a divorce isn't final. Maybe there's assets involved. They're stuck. They're stuck. And they're stuck it's not just a mental stuck. They feel stuck with baggage. This individual knows that you deserve better. You deserve more. And they can't offer you something fully in a relationship. You've been patient with them. You've shown unconditional love to them. Even through all this mess. What they desire with you, Scorpio. Page of Pentacles. A fresh start. A brand new place. Some of you, a new place to live. Just a fresh start with you. Not with all, like, you've just been so patient with them for something to do with their past or leaving a connection. I kind of feel what already is holding them back. What's holding them back is the ability not to have a fresh start right now. They're in the thick of it right now. Either through a divorce or something that's meddling, or there's just this energy of another connection that they're dealing with. I'm not saying you are the individual here who caused it, but there is this energy here of you are the person here they did not anticipate of falling in love with. And some of you were in love with this person before this relationship, and it was like something that they had to go through, a karmic cycle. You know, isn't God only knows? I mean, I want to make this about a TV show. Isn't that the Big Love song too? Isn't that what Big Love was? I used to love that show with Bill Paxton, with his how many wives he had. I feel like this person here has been either married a lot or has been in relationships that have been rocky. Queen of Pentacles. Their actions coming up here is of stability, is of providing. And I feel like this person here wants to make something more official with you. But they're in the process of breaking something up right now. Advice for you, Scorpio. Ooh, the Emperor. Well, that's someone who takes accountability. It's also 4 kings and 1. Aries energy. Could be dealing with an Aries. But we have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, the 6 of Wands twice. I don't think there's much you need to do. I feel this energy of knowing your worth and realizing that an individual is going to take accountability and get through something to prove to you. But this is also to prove that, like, hey, I really do love you. I want to be with you. So, just be careful in that energy because a person here is also coming straight out of a connection. So just be wary of that. But you can do whatever you want to do. You got free will. But here's a message here from Auntie. Something is being revealed, whether subtle or directly. You don't need to dig deeper than what's already being shown. Take it at face value. And so I do believe that this person here is going to show up. And I do feel like this person is going to show up correctly, but it's because they are breaking things up of something that no longer serves them. So this is a person here who wants to show up to this relationship in a way that feels stable and balanced. Your affirmation to consider, Scorpio: I trust what is revealed without trying to dig. I trust to what to reveal without trying to dig. Maybe that's something here where you're trying to dig into the past or digging unknowing. This person here is putting something to bed. Like, you don't have to dig up the past anymore. They're closing this cycle out for sure. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. And if you want to book a private reading, you most certainly can at my website. Sagittarius is up. Welcome back, Norms. How you doing? We still have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and then we have our 2 bonuses because we got them unlocked. It was a heavy read. Sometimes it can be specific, but sometimes it's got to go with it. No, I didn't. I didn't forget Auntie. I read her. I just kind of stopped in between the Auntie message, but I did not forget Auntie. It was something is being revealed, whether subtle or directly. Yeah, I was just part of my message. Sagittarius, 111. Well, welcome. I just looked up and saw that many people on. Who is thinking about my Saggies? Unbreak my heart. Tony Braxton here. Devastating heartbreak. Oh boy. Aching for a second chance. More in the love without losing yourself. Let the pain speak, then release it. Oh God. I can feel it already. I can feel it already for my Saggies. What's the core of the situation with this individual? Now, someone else showed up as the Page of Cups. Someone earlier, one of the signs. Could have been Aries or Taurus. It was one of the earlier signs. Well, when a person shows up as a Page of Cups, it's not that saying they don't have any love. They just mishandle it. And I do feel like someone here mishandled your heart in a big way. What is the mask? What is the mask that this individual has or carries? The 9 of Wands. They play games. This person here played games. And so there are ways here to look better or to feel better is to put up these giant walls so they don't get hurt, so you don't break their heart. Yet they end up breaking their own heart. They're wounded. They mishandle individuals, but they also mishandle their own heart. This person doesn't have a lot of love for themselves. I can feel it already. There's a very much a wounded energy of insecurity, of maybe it was broken down, broken home. What's on their mind about you, what they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now. Reversals are now up. They will be affected by those cards above. Yeah. Second chance. This person here wants a second chance. But here's the thing. How do you come back from that? What comes around goes around. This person here ran so far, put up so many walls here, and is now maybe seeing that you have walls up. What they feel but haven't said to you. King of Wands. God. Fire energy. What they haven't said to you, and this is your energy, Saggy. What they feel, but they haven't said. They see you as brave, as confident, as sure of yourself, exquisite, unique. Someone here who could come off as very creative, artistic, freeing. Everything that they wish they were. This person admires you, but they also want to be you. Thanks, Yolanda. Queen of Swords, but you're cold now. You're detached. There's an icy part of you. You're authentic. You're still showing up as authentic. You're still showing up as truthful. But now this person here sees you as cutting. I don't know if you're a public speaker or an influencer, but if so, this person is watching you from a distance, Saggy. You're very well spoken. What they desire here with you, the Four of Swords, peace. This person here desires peace. What's holding them back? Gosh. The Queen of Pentacles. This is hard. Because what might be holding them back is that they see you in another relationship. And if it's not another relationship, it's that you're confident, you're sure of yourself, you got your shit together, and now you know your worth. And so this person here is like, oh, why did I let Sagittarius go? Why did I break Sagittarius's heart again? Next move. I don't think this person here has the kahunas to come towards you. Energetically, they're just trying to make peace with the separation. Do they want a reconciliation? Yeah, but there's a lot of jealousy where it comes to where you are. So this is a person here who does not feel good enough. So this is also an individual here that if they do energetically come to you or want to reconcile with you, it's to take a piece of this, right? It's a person here who feels like that you owe that to them. Advice for you, and then we'll get to the anti-message. This is for you from Spirit. Nine of Cups. That's your wish. That's your fulfillment. Enjoying life. Some of you are already in another connection. The Devil. Somebody may be watching you enjoying life and the pleasures of whatever that may be for you. But if they do have another individual, they're watching too. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, all right? But your advice here is to realize how toxic this was. It had a lot to do with indulgence, with taking, and wanting to be the energetic being of you. All right, what you could bring to the table. This person here felt like it was theirs as well. All right, the final message here, Saggy, is from Auntie, and this is it. There's a sense of possibility here, but stay present, okay? Let things meet you where you are instead of jumping ahead to where they could go when it comes to the future. Know that if an individual here it is. If an individual comes back, why are they really there? Your affirmation to consider. I stay grounded in what is real. I stay grounded in what is real. I think this person has an ability here to really come off with being a future tripper or saying that they're going to offer something much larger than they can do. All right. That's what I got here for you, Sagittarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And we're going to move on to Capricorn next. Capricorn is up. Norma. No, it's Norms. I can't go by. I can't call you Norma now. I'm just kidding. Thank you for letting us know. We'll call you Norma. It is cooler. I like Norms. I also have I'm very affectionate when it comes to Norm because I grew up watching Cheers, where everybody knows your name. And I used to love it when people would be like, Norm, come running into the bar. God, that was such a great show. They don't make TV like that anymore. Welcome, Shilliam. Capricorn is up. Thanks, guys, for taking the time here to hit like. I do appreciate it. We got over 120 people here in the room, so I appreciate if you guys hit like. Or at least say hello. Don't be shy. You do have to subscribe to chat. And mostly because I'm not a snob that way. It's because I don't want to put star in with the bots. It stops the bots from coming. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is thinking about you? Because You Love Me. Celine Dion. It's a great song. Transformational love. Acknowledge who stood by you. Thank the person who saw your worth. Someone's love has changed your life. Ooh. I feel like this is a connection where the two of you may have had a deep friendship. And that's how usually things start off, with a friendship, right? It's a solid way to go. But there's something here what the two of you have been through. And I don't feel that it ever intended to be romantic. You may have some mutual friends here. You met through mutual friends, or you grew up together for some of you. But this is a person here who's been in your life like for a while. Thank you, Norma. Got another sponsor here this evening. The core of this. I'm telling you, through thick and thin, this tower is different. Leo had this too. Leo had this too. I'm pretty sure it was Leo. Was it Leo? I think it was Leo. The mask. Nine of Wands. There's this energy that this person, they wore this mask as a player, as someone here who got around, dated, didn't take things so seriously. But you were always this person's friend, some of you best friend. But where has that led this individual? Okay. So I do feel a break. Or maybe the two of you had a lot of shit happen to both of you. And it's like, give me a break. What's on their mind about you, what they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now? Reversals are now up. Oh my gosh. What the hell happened? I mean, their focus here is this annihilation. You know, it's almost like, I thought we were just friends, and it's like, wake up call. You've been more than friends for quite a long time. You know, like, I feel like this person here is like, like, how did I, like, Capricorn was always there. What they feel but haven't said here. Oh boy. I feel with the Seven of Swords here, is this person here wants to come clean. They have been not just lying to you, they've been lying to themselves. Why they're thinking of you now? Ooh. That they may have needed you more than they would have let on. They like your company. Some of you, they like your money. Some of you, you're more of a stable individual. You're just there for them. This is a person here who, if they were rushing into something or they needed time to talk or chat or even a good, one night stand, you were great. But now the bed feels cold. The energy feels different. And they have to admit that they probably do not like to be on their own. What they desire here with you, do it all over again. They do it all over again. They'd be more risky, though. They were afraid to take a leap with you, yet they leapt with you. Some of you, they slept with you and got the benefits of you, but they couldn't give you something that you wanted, which is stability, or asking where the hell I was in this relationship. What's holding them back right now? Ooh, your anger. They know that you're upset with them. And some of you are like, oh no, I'm over it. That's fine. But in their eyes, they see anger. They see how they mishandled emotions. They don't know how you feel about them anymore. Some of you, they made you feel crazy and called you the crazy one. Sagittarius energy. The next move of this individual, it's not to come forward. They have mishandled the best thing that they ever had. And some of you were an amazing friend to this individual, and they screwed it all up, even that, because they made you think that it was possible for something more. I feel with the 10 of Pentacles here and that 9 of Pentacles reverse, I feel like this person here is having a rude wake-up call that the people that they're with, whether it's with another individual in a relationship or just friends and family, that no one loved them like you did. So this person here is kind of learning to love themselves and feeling what it is to be on their own. Advice here for you, Capricorn. 5 of Swords. You didn't get the closure that you deserved, but you have the ability here to create closure for yourself. And as much as you probably do not want to hear this, Spirit is saying your attention right now has to go with your worth and your stability. And some of you, your money, just your money. Okay. Capricorns love money anyway. But some of you have amazing ideas. Some of you are born leaders. I mean, you got a lot to offer here. Capricorn, what Auntie says, you may be evaluating whether something is worth your time or energy. You don't need to decide everything right now. Let it show you its value first. Your affirmation to consider. I allow value to reveal itself over time. This is about your value, your worth. You know, this person ain't going to show up. They can't even show up for themselves. All right, that's what I got here for you, Capricorn. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Community. And you most certainly can go book a private reading. There's 2 ways to book: on my book sessions page, or you can go to my digital shop to get the one-off questions with the stories. If they say sold out, guys, it just means that I've reached my cap. Come back to the store and they will be open again. I only put a certain amount when I go live. Ooh, we're back to a 111 again. Angel number here. Lots of people here tonight. Hello, Michael Groomer. Oh, you're sitting at McDonald's and popped up. Well, I don't want a mocha frappa. Last time I got sick on that. I think I'm good. Yeah, get the money. I'm all for it, Norma. Aquarius is up. We have Aquarius, guys, Pisces, and we have 2 more bonuses. So we're not done yet. Don't y'all go anywhere. Welcome back, Bernadette. All right, here we go. Michael, I think you might be my only Facebook person. Thank you for representing Facebook. All right, Aquarius. Who is thinking about you? Oh boy. You got Journey, Open Arms, another great song. This is one of those songs you belt on your own with maybe a hairbrush. Heart Coming Home, oh boy, Aquarius. An unexpected reunion may be coming. Forgiveness may lead to a second chance. Offer your heart without conditions. Is this a reconciliation? Some of you are like, oh, hell no. I don't want a reconciliation. Well, you could just be reconciling with yourself. We'll see. It's still early. It's still early. Core of the situation here with this individual. 7 of Cups. Person here had a lot of options, didn't they? This person had a lot of options. You weren't the only option. You're confused. What mask did this individual wear? Oh, they want to have a new start with you. Look at them coming. I love, this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite Fool's cards. Like, this guy is like, I just love him. Look, he's got his like freaking corgi in the back. I'm going to fall in love right down this cliff. It's going to be amazing. All right. This person here wants another shot with you. This was an individual here who couldn't make up their mind about what they wanted, who they wanted. I just feel like what they wanted in life. But they want a fresh start. This person here wants a fresh start. They want you to be open. There's an excitement level here. All right. Yeah, Michael, you would like this deck. What's on their mind about you, what they feel but haven't said, and why they're thinking of you now. Reversals are now up. Ooh, Temperance. What's on their mind about you is how patient you are, how aligned you are. There's just this energy here of, it's not just balance. It's the way you emotionally are with individuals. Like, you really care. This Aquarius really cares about people. But were you dealing with a water sign? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You know, you see that there's 3 cups here. You know, you were a great friend. Some of you a great lover. They had a really good time with you. You were always the one who behaved. You were always the one here who was very patient with them. And this person here has a lot of love, really was compassionate, had a big heart. But here's the thing. They weren't really good about sharing that fish, were they? I love how the fish is just sitting on his lap. It's like, that King of Cups is hot. But there's this energy here of holding back their feelings. Like, their true emotions about how they felt about you. Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is a person here who really didn't know what love was. Gemini energy. Made a poor choice. And there's just this energy here of mishandling you. There's a lack here of depth that this person here didn't give. And I feel like the depth here was also something that was undecided. And so this individual here just was like, let's just let this go. It was easier to let you go than to dive into the depths of emotions that you were asking for. And so this person here, they may have been a great lover. They could have been great in bed, but like other than that, they really didn't tell you how they felt, what was going on in their head, nothing. They just kind of kept it all in. What they desire with you. Ooh, 10 of Wands here, reverse. So this is not something here about dropping the baggage. This is someone here who is paying heavily for going in to all of these different choices. So they kind of wear this with a badge. Okay. They've made some really poor choices when it comes to lovers. They got baggage. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. There's baggage here. What's holding them back here? This is an individual here who has not changed certain habits about them. Yeah, some of you, it could be finances. Some of you, it could be the back load of baggage that they got from other relationships, like karma. You know, what comes around goes around kind of thing. But there's this level here with judgment. It also feels like there's a true transformation that hasn't fully developed. And so there's a part of this individual desiring this second chance so bad because that feels so much lighter than this. The next move or energy outcome here. You will be hearing from this person. And let me tell you, it's not small. The Ace of Swords here is someone here who, you know, whether it's too late or not, could be an apology, could be, you know, clearing the air with you, wanting to set something straight with you. Maybe some of you, this could be the apology that you never got to hear. And if there's this energy here where because I don't want anybody waiting for any kind of communication, because spirit's really funny that way, right? Because this is the next move where it's the energy outcome. And notice how there's clouds here. You may even dream of this individual. You may have some kind of dream of closure. Okay, you may get some answers here and spirit's saying, trust it. I do believe this person here wants to clear the air with you, and that's their way of freeing themselves. It's also the way of getting redemption. This person here may have a religious background of some sort here. I feel like they're trying to redeem themselves. Advice here for you. The Three of Cups is such a great card, right? It's a card of union, happiness. These women just look like the freaking Charlie's Angels. Like, you know, those are your girlfriends, your guy friends, your tribe. That's your happiness. Those are the people here, right? But you don't have to be nervous when you receive this. You don't have to be like, there's something here, you know, you might have to confide with friends or your close circle, but there's something here that you may see or you get, and you're like, was I just making that up in my head? Are they really thinking about me? You know it. You know it. Did this person self-sabotage? Yes. Aquarius. Auntie says, something may feel different or slightly unexpected. Give it space before you label it. Not everything needs a definition right away. I remember channeling this. Your affirmation to consider. I allow clarity before defining connection. I allow clarity before defining connection. I'm glad she put that one towards Aquarius. Anyways, if that made sense, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, you can always book a private session here with me or get more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. Just go to my website. I love how when I work with Auntie, I channel my messages and then I say, you know, put the energy of where you see which sign it goes to. And it always works. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you like that deck? That's not a cheap deck. This one is the one that you probably like. It's like a $50 deck. It's expensive. But you can get it on Amazon. think it's, I want to say it's Mystic Peaks. I don't know what I do with the box. I think it's the Mystic Peaks then. All right, we are at Pisces. We also got 135 or so people in the room. Thank you guys for all being here. Make sure you guys are hitting like, whether you are on Facebook, Twitch, or on YouTube. I truly appreciate it. But we are at our final Zodiac reading, but not our final reading. But this would be the time to make sure you guys say hello and also put your energy into that faded dice here. Comment bonus with whatever sign you want it to be. You never know if it's going to come up here, but it's coming. Get on board. Come and ride the train. That's right. 144. I can't keep up with the number. Let's make it 200. I think that was our highest, right, Star? 144 in the live. It's hard for me to judge because I can't tell on here with, I'm not watching all the things. I'm just on stream. All right, Pisces is up. Nice. Pisces. Pisces, who is thinking of you? Cry Me a River, Justin Timberlake. Too late. Emotional manipulation alert. Someone wants sympathy, not change. No more second chances. Oh boy, someone's playing victim to you. Cry Me a River. You claim that is all is good. Nice. It's the core of the situation here for Pisces. This person here, all right, well, confrontation for sure, fighting, ego, egotistical, and disagreement happened. I feel like this person's playing victim. What mask are they wearing right now? They're keeping busy. They're trying to feel important. They're not even looking at the emotion. Look how tiny this cup is. You see that? They're working on pentacles, but they're not even looking at the water here. So this is an individual here who's not quite thirsty for attention, but is just trying to remain busy. It's a mask. It's a mask. I work hard. This person, there's this energy of wanting to have credit. Oh, look at that. Melody says Mystical Peaks is $10 off right now. There you go. What's on their mind here about you? Ooh. It's not positive. All of the memories, what's on their mind is how things left off, how you marched away. They feel like you ganged up on them. Some of you, there was another individual here too that walked away. This could have been a family member or a friend, a mutual friend. Judgment. What they feel, but they haven't said, is that they feel that you have misjudged them. This is an individual here who feels like they were in it through thick and thin, and you were the difficult one. Why that is? Oh, I'm telling you, you broke this off. You know, I think this person here put very minimal into the emotions of this connection. So this is an individual here. So once they got into a relationship, they got very, very comfortable. And so when they got comfortable, they didn't feel like they had to put any work into you. They put everything work into everything else but you. Okay. Whether it was their job, whether it was their games or their hobbies, there was just no attention to Pisces. So this individual sees that you were always disappointed, blamey. If there was children there, they feel like you got the children against them. This is a person here who was like, well, I wanted to stay married to you, but you didn't want to stay married to me. They see you as difficult. They see you as someone here who broke this relationship up. They're trying to show that they were the hard worker. They put effort into this. Why they're thinking of you now? Oh boy. Knight of Wands here reversed. Because their desires, their passions, they don't even have the stamina for what's out there. So if this person here is trying to find another relationship, it isn't going too smoothly. It isn't going too smoothly. All right. It's like, this is a lot of effort and time. This is even more effort and time that I wonder if I put time in with Pisces, what it would have been like. Some of you, they can't get it up. Sorry if it's too much detail, but it is what it is. What's holding them back? Nine of Swords here, reverse. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear of you moving on. I feel like this person, the reason why they're so invested in you is it's easier to focus on somebody else than it is to focus on their own shit. And is shit going well for them? No. So they're nosy. They want to see who you're with, who you're sleeping around with, or they have anxiety. If you're putting yourself out there, if you're dating, they're seeing your profile, they're snooping. But to them, they're like, well, how could they do this to me? You know, we were so committed. We were in a marriage. They married me, but this is done. It's over. So some of you, it's been over for quite some time with this individual. They just haven't moved on. Yes, Gemini was done. We're at the final one, but stay tuned because we're going to get to the collective ones and then you can rewind it. Or if you want to do it now. Knight of Swords here. If you do hear anything from this individual, it's because you have mutual things like children, for one. All right. But if it is communication, it's just anything to see if you are still like, it's just to put in some kind of comment to rustle your feathers. They're still blamey. They're not taking any responsibility. Yet they have a lot to say. So yeah, they're heavily thinking about it. They may even ask you, are you seeing someone? It's like, why do you even care? We've been done for years for some of you. Advice for you if you're dealing with someone like this. Too little, too late. This is what this person here can offer you. I also feel the King of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is an individual here who is immature when it comes to their love. You know, this is a person here who's mishandled love, but also really doesn't have a lot of self-love for themselves. So this doesn't really showcase, you know, your value, but I think you had a big heart when it came to this person. But this is an individual here who just constantly nitpicks or says they're going to do something or future trips and then doesn't do it. Your final message here, Pisces, comes from Auntie. There may be a feeling forming, but it doesn't need a story yet. Stay with what is actually happening, not with what it could mean. Your affirmation to consider: I stay present with what is real. Be very wary because this individual tends to future trip or paint a beautiful picture when they don't really care. All right, not in that level. All right, that's what I got here for you, Pisces. We're now going to move on to the collective. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends Community. And you most certainly can book readings over at Harmonia Friends as well. Just go to the one-on-one experiences booking sessions, or you can check out my digital shop for one-off questions. Did you guys all ride the train? Is everybody here? Go ahead in the bonus. Make sure you put what you want out. Bonus time. Let me know you're here. All right, we're going to roll. Oh, as soon as I change my battery, hold on. Apparently my battery went on my mic. Hold on. Hopefully it catches. There we go. Did it catch? Did it do it? Hello? Yes. All righty. So here's the drill. If you're new to this collective, it's not just a regular collective reading. We're going to roll the dice a couple of times. If your sign comes out, whether it's Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or cross-watching, then this reading may be for you. Obviously, the more placements that show up, the more possibilities that this just gives extra validation for you. All right? Here we go. We're going to roll it. First signs that come up, we have Libra in the house. And Leo. My lions are here. We got Aquarius. I love the Aquarius in the butt. Taurus. Taurus is here. Gemini. Gemini is in the house. We have all air signs. And Scorpio. Scorpio is here. So those are the signs for this collective reading. If yours didn't come up, don't worry. We got another sponsored one. So be prepared. There's another one coming up. The signs that showed up were Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, and Scorpio energy. Let's get it. Who is this person? Something. The Beatles. I love this song. Love without logic, collective. Someone may be admiring you. Don't overanalyze how you feel. A quiet but strong attraction. This person is, you got an admirer. Welcome back, Joel. You have an admirer here. Who is this? Pisces? Secret admirer. I don't even think there's emotions here, but there's something here about watching you from a distance. The mask that this individual is wearing, 7 of Wands. You know what? I feel like this person here is trying to build a bridge. That's a very defensive energy, but I almost feel this energy of building this bridge here to get over to your side. But there's this defensive energy of wanting to clear the way. They're facing their emotions. This person here wants to prove a point. They hold back. All right. What's on their mind about you? The Chariot reversed. You burned a bridge with this person. You burned a bridge with an individual. And when you burned this bridge, there was no looking back. Cancer energy. And so I feel like you got someone here who's like, holy shit, they're doing it. What they feel, what they haven't said here. Why didn't we get along? Why didn't I put effort into this? You know, this person here loves that side of you. How you can burn a bridge, but also there's no turning back. My collective here is like, there's no turning back. If you're not going my way, then it's done. But there's something about you and the way that you move that this individual here is like, well, Jesus, damn, they're hot. They're actually more attracted to you with you stepping away. Why they're thinking of you now? Ooh, because you have boundaries. Some of you blocked this individual. Some of you, like I said, burned that bridge, cut off the communication. Cut the nonsense out. Why they're thinking of you now? Believe it or not, this person here has gotten their shit together. The King of Pentacles here, very practical, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, could be working on their health, their well-being, their stability, being a better parent, being a better friend. But this is a version that they didn't really show you. This is a version here that didn't show you. Russell, look at the banner. This is the bonus now. So if those signs came up, that might be for you. What's holding them back? Gosh, the Five of Swords here, reverse. They feel like they might be building this bridge and admiring it from a distance because they don't even think they have a shot in hell with you. They don't. They feel that once you cut this, you cut this. The next move, gosh, there's that Seven of Wands. They're going to do it, but they're going to do it as they build courage on their way. I don't feel this energy of it being in a hurry because they're still gathering materials here. They're still getting their defenses here. And the defenses here is, dang, look at my collective having a new start. Look how good they look on the other side. But I think this person is working on themselves too. You know, I think you're actually influencing this individual to be a better person. Advice for you, collective. The World. Look at you looking like Barbie. This is the final card in the major arcana, but it's usually something where a lesson has been learned and you reap the benefits of it so you can have a new start, a new beginning. So however you want to start it, your new beginning it's you. You've already created some kind of closure already in this cycle. But right now you are in the precipice of really moving quickly And some of you faster than this person can keep up with. You got a lot of good things coming your way. Some of you, you're going to be traveling the world. Some of you are going to be traveling on the World Wide Web. Maybe you're opening up to connections that are outside of your radius. But it doesn't necessarily mean that this person here is in the picture fully. They're trying to catch up. Auntie says for you, collective, there's a clearing happening after this full moon energy. Things that were uncertain or sitting in the background are coming forward, not to overwhelm you, but to simplify things. Let what feels unclear fall away without trying to hold on to it anymore. Your affirmation to consider, collective. I release what is unclear and trust what remains. All right, that's what we got here for a collective bonus, but we got one more, so don't go anywhere, guys. We have one more collective bonus here. So if you haven't ridden the collective bonus train here, this would be your time here to do so. We've unlocked another collective. Well, I can't say we. My sponsors did. All right. Reminder before we unlock this bonus, I will be back here tomorrow afternoon. Usually, I'm typically on Sundays for weekly general readings for what is ahead, but I will be on tomorrow afternoon because I am taking the day off for Easter Sunday. So make sure you guys set your notifications. I have booked out all of the readings for the week. We have a bunch of Fated Dice reading happening this week, which are basically like these collective readings. I roll a general and a love reading, so make sure you guys set your notifications. Those are throughout the week, and then we have another love reading set up on next Friday for the next person coming in and why. So make sure you guys are checking the playlist because I always set the schedule up for you so that you are reminded of when I am live. And the best way, if you're not getting those notifications, you can always get the Wix app over on my website because I set notifications on there. I send you guys out to your phone. All right, let's get to it. Final one. Yes, I will be on tomorrow. Yes, I will be on tomorrow. I won't be on Sunday. All right. Thank you, Nafa. Thank you, Nafa. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Melody and Debbie and Mitzi and Norma. Thank you, guys. If it wasn't for our sponsors, guys, we would not even have this. So thank you guys so much for your sponsoring and for spreading the love for the collective here, because it's not just, a reading here for you guys. You are unlocking it for everybody else too. So I do appreciate that. Let it come back to you tenfold. Amen. Let's get to it. Let's roll the dice. Star, you ready? Hopefully she's not in commercial. Give her a second. She might be on commercial. She may be on commercial. Okay, she's ready. Pisces. Virgo. Pisces and Virgo in the house. Scorpio. Gemini, Capricorn, and one more. Aries. So those are the readings here. Those are the signs. Thank you, King, for the donations. These are all sign readings. These are all sign readings. I appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, and Aries. This is your reading here. Check your placements. Guys, make sure you check your placements. From this moment on, Shania Twain. I love this song. Forever begins now. This brings me back to my wedding days when I was a wedding photographer for almost 15 years. A promise will be kept. Two loyal hearts moving forward. Build the life that you imagine. Do we get a love reading? Do we get a love reading that feels so much? Ooh, the King of Cups. This person has a big heart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Very loving, very sincere. But this is also an individual here who could be very quiet and reserved, shy. The Mask here. Knight of Wands. Gosh. This person here has a tendency to hide in a player attitude when they're not really a player. It's almost like they're a con for that. It's not who they truly are. They may have been mishandled in the past. They're not truly. This is a person here who really wants to settle down, wants to be in a relationship. This playing games is not what they want to be. They may have been a player in their younger years, but this is an individual here who wears a mask with that. It's easier. That's easier. It's something here they played games before. They've matured. What's on their mind about you? God, the Emperor? Ooh. Aries energy. From the moment that they met you, they felt a strong connection with you. What they feel but haven't said. Page of Swords. Well, they've been watching you. They've been keeping an eye on you. And they've been in an observing mode with you. You've known this person for quite some time. Why they're thinking of you now? The star here reversed because in the day you knew them differently. Back in the day, you knew them differently. Aquarius energy. They play games. They played the person here who was non-committal. But this is also an individual here who is like, oof. The collective was vulnerable with me. I broke the collective's heart. They keep an eye on you. We always go a little bit deeper with the sponsor reading, so this can be another row. Why are you in this person's mind? The moon. There's a really deep bond between the two of you, Pisces energy. It's almost like a telepathic connection. If you are still in communication with this individual, they come off as caring, but there's also this energy here of closure. I don't feel that you are in this level. So if this is a person here, you're like, they did you so dirty and you can't even see forgiving them. This is someone here who's past it. You're past it. And it's like, you knew this person here was a player from the day, right? But that they were faking it, you know, that this was a role that seemed fun for them at one point, comfortable for them, but you knew that there was something more there. This person here just couldn't see it at the time. But there's still this emotion that you have with this individual. Knight of Swords. There's something, you know, I feel like the one thing that they held back was being honest about how they truly felt about you. It wasn't, I think that this person said that this is what it feels like. It feels like someone here who said that they weren't really attracted to you, or no, we're just better off as friends, or yeah, we had it, we tried the relationship, it didn't work out, we're better off as friends. They know that they were lying. And there's this, that's what they held back. It was safer to remain as friends. And so I feel like this person is still in your relationship as a friend, platonic. It's not anything. You may even try to go out with them like earlier in your younger years. I don't think this person's completely removed from your life. They know at one point you really were vulnerable and open to them, and you're like, yeah, no, it just, no, didn't work. Thank you, Natha. The devil here reversed. And a lot of toxicity. Lust. Escapism. Bad habits. It's paid a toll on them. But I feel with this Capricorn energy, this is an individual here who knows that they brought a lot of toxicity into your life. And so it was best to remove themselves. What they desire with you now. The King of Swords here. Reversed. Interesting. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. They wish that I think there's something here about the character that you think that this individual is or was that you still see them as. And this is a person who's like, I wish you could see how much I've changed. This person is way more authentic now than they ever were when you first met them. And it could just be age. It could be, you know, learning things over time from experiences, life lessons, relationships. But there's this energy of how you come off as very analytical, that you know how they are, and this is, you know, who they'll never change. But this person has changed. What's holding them back? Ooh. Some of you've moved. Could be physical distance. Others of you're in another relationship, or there's one that's coming around the road here for you. But just as they, I just feel like this energy of just as they are ready, that's when they realize something's coming in for you. The next move here, oh boy. 10 of Swords here reversed. This person here, if you are going to be in another relationship, it's almost like you heal this person, but at the same time they let you, it's like they energetically let you go. This may be too deep for some individuals, but some of you, this is energetically letting you go, that you will feel that rush of release, but it's because that person actually finally understands what love is. You taught this person a lot. Others of you, the next move here is just this energy of, if you're not going towards another person, of just truly wanting the best for you. There's no ill will, even if it means being apart from them. Advice for you. I think some of you got another relationship coming, all right? Or you're just doing happy and you're enjoying your friends and your life. But God, trust your intuition. If you feel they're thinking about you, or if you're like, I wonder if they even care, they give a shit. You taught this person a lot. They're better. They're literally becoming a better person, but there's something here about not wanting to disturb your happiness, your peace. See, this person they can't just see it. Some of you are like, how can they see it? They can feel it. They can feel you moving on. They know that you're happy. They don't want that to be disturbed. They're afraid they're going to break it. Final message here for Monty. There's a softness in the air right now, but don't confuse softness with permission to settle. Let what comes toward you meet your standard fully. You don't need to lower anything to keep it anymore. Your confirmation to consider, collective. I receive love that meets me at my level. And I feel that this person can only meet to that level. And that's what you're receiving. You are still getting love from this individual, believe it or not. All right, guys, that's what I have for the readings tonight. Thank you so much for all of the sponsors. Like I said, I will be back here live tomorrow in the afternoon. I already set the notifications. But if you're looking for more messages, you most certainly can go over to Harmonia Friends Community. We just had another collective reading unlocked today, so you can go check that out. All right, you guys take care and have a good night. Thank you so much to my moderator as well. Thank you, Star. Sending you so much love. You guys take care.